What up guys, Nakamoto Crypto here. Today we gotta talk about Justin Sun because he has done it again. Justin Sun decided to capitalize on people's stupidity and decided to create his own stablecoin right after Terra Luna just went down. This guy is back at it again, and today I'm gonna show you how it might be a stupid idea to be getting into any stablecoin, let alone Justin Sun's new stablecoin, Tron USDD, or whatever you call it. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. Let's get to it. So Justin Sun, the founder of Tron, decided to come out lately right after Terra Luna went down to capitalize on people's stupidity and create his own stablecoin. He is already backing it. Tron DAO Reserve has already acquired millions of TRX, Bitcoin, and also USDT Tether to safeguard his new USDD. Now, if you're buying Tron, which is the worst of the shit coins you will ever hear in your life, to back a stable coin, it might not be a good idea to get into that stable coin, and I'm going to show you why. Look at this. His stable coin already depegged a little bit. It dropped. You can tell it's about 98 to 97 cents before coming back up. This is not a good look, guys. Terra Luna just went down, and you have people out there telling you that it is a beautiful idea to be getting into Tron's stablecoin, an algorithmic stablecoin with not much of a backing anyway, that can be attacked at any moment because of high APYs. That's just dumb. Terra Luna just destroyed everybody, guys, and Justin Sun have a history of just failed project after failed project. He also have a history of copying and cloning things. He literally just copied Terra Luna's entire thing, stole it, and trying to run away with it. And I don't see this working. This guy nailed it in the coffin. He said the Tron blockchain was born by copying Ethereum, plagiarizing the Ethereum white paper word for word, and this is absolutely truth, guys. Back in 2017, for those of you OGs who know this and are watching, you know what happened. Tron launched and they literally copied Ethereum's white paper. They did not write their own white paper. Tron copied Ethereum's white paper. They got caught out with it. They got called out with it. This was a major put off back in 2018. Guys like me got out of Tron back then because of this reason right there. He did not write Tron's white paper. He just copied it from Ethereum. And when he got caught, he wrote Tron's white paper 2.0 just by paying other people to do it for him. This guy have a history of fake it till you make it kind of thing. So now you got Tron copying Terra Luna's decentralized dollar and, you know, trying to capitalize off this just to make an algorithmic stable coin, which is a terrible idea. Justin Sun have a history of doing this. If you remember GameStop, right? GameStop last year, they made the news, and they made the news big because GameStop was not even related to crypto. It was in the stock market and it was some kind of video game stock kind of thing, but they found out that GameStop was getting liquidated on the market by rich companies who like to borrow some money and just short GameStop because they thought, hey man, the price of it is going down to zero anyway, so why not we short it against the market and make some money. So once GameStop found out this, GameStop enthusiasts gathered up, they huddled up on Reddit, Twitter, and everywhere they had their little groups, and they picked a special day to teach these institutional investors a lesson that they would never forget to this day. These guys decided to buy up the price at the same time these institutional investors was planning to short GameStop. And what wound up happening, the price shot up from like $20 all the way up to $300 overnight, making everybody else who was investing richer and literally liquidating those institutional investors who was shorting GameStop. Now, this was a huge victory. Even crypto was cheering for these GameStop guys, saying, yes, you go little guys. Finally, we win. You understand? And now, look who decided to capitalize on that. It is none other than Justin Sun, because right after that small victory of GameStop, which turned out to be huge all over the news outlets, GameStop was tweeting every day, going on Reddit and asking people which cryptocurrency should we pump now next. Dogecoin? Alright, cool, let's pump Doge. Doge pumps a little bit, and then the next day they ask which one again should we pump. Justin Sun comes out with Tron, but nobody cared. They did not listen to Justin Sun. So what does he go and do? He decided to put $12 million into GameStop just to get their attention so they can pump Tron. And it failed miserably. So Justin Sun's $12 million investment into GameStop has now slumped down to $2 million. He literally lost $8 to $10 million just trying to show off and capture the trend that GameStop was trying to do. He was just a terrible leader when it comes to cryptocurrencies. He did not stop there. A year or two before that, what happened to BitTorrent? Everybody forgot about BitTorrent. Justin Sun decided to put $100 million and buy this company BitTorrent just to pump the price up, and decided to airdrop it to some people. I don't know what happened with BitTorrent, but yeah, BitTorrent is pretty much a ghost chain that is absolutely now dead. He doesn't stop there. He bought another exchange called Poloniex, which was one of the shadiest exchanges back in 2018 for doing, insider trading. They were doing a lot of shady stuff, allegedly. They were also listing coins that were coming out of the 2018 ICO, and that all of these major exchanges, BitMEX and that, was avoiding these coins because of how shady they were. Well, exchanges like Poloniex was listing them. And what does Justin Sun does in 2019? He goes and purchases Poloniex and does the exact same thing. And they later on find out that he was allegedly telling people to charge those dead accounts a hold fee, simply because, for example, if you had a Bitcoin or two that was just sitting on Poloniex where you wasn't trading, your wallet looked like it was dead, or you just forgot about it, to charge you some kind of fee. So there was a whole lot of shadiness he was allegedly doing with Poloniex, and that did not slide with the regulators. So he is in constant run right now, Justin Sun. You can find him today in Malta. Tomorrow he's the ambassador of Grenada. He's calling himself High Excellency. The next day he's in Guinea-Bissau. So you just don't know what he does. They saying he is doing that to avoid the SEC and the FBI, as when they started investigating him, you can read this article. I will leave it in the description box below. Once they started investigating Justin Sun, he dipped out of the United States, and he is now moving around all of these other countries just to avoid sanctions, to avoid taxes, and also to avoid his old Tron ICO that the Chinese authorities tried to persecute him. But you know the guy who saved him, right? You remember that story back in 2017. It was none other than CZ of Binance back in 2017 who put in the call to Justin Sun in China after the Tron ICO and told him, hey, you need to dip out of here right now. You need to get out of here because the Chinese authorities are literally persecuting people who made shady ICOs, and you got away with $70 million with the Tron ICO. So you need to get out of here before you get regulated and persecuted. That caused Justin Sun to listen to CZ from Binance, listen to his advice, and he fled to Hong Kong and later on to the United States, where he stayed for a couple of years. And now the SEC and the FBI, as soon as there was rumors that they were investigating Justin Sun, he is now somewhere else around the world. I don't know where he is. They said he's ambassador of Grenada and all of these countries like Seychelles, Malta. He's got a Malta citizenship apparently with his parents or something like that, and Guinea-Bissau. So these countries, he's just moving in there to either funnel his money or try to evade sanctions pretty much. So yeah, this is the guy who you want to buy his stable coin, because he's paying more than Terra Luna, which was what, 20% APR. So now Justin Sun is offering to pay up to 30% APR, which is about 70 to 80% APY. Don't fall for this. If I was you guys, I wouldn't get into any algorithmic stable coin right now, because the authorities are coming. Doesn't matter if it's Compound, Aave or none. I never liked stable coins. You know what I was doing with Compound and Aave and that? Never held any of their stable coins for some yield or whatever. What I did was buy low at the cryptocurrency at their launch, buy the token itself, hold it for about 18 months and then sell it. That's what I was doing. But I never got into any stable coin. I don't even trust Tether, and it is the longest standing algorithmic stable coin. Back in 2017 and 2018, once Tether just dropped to like 94 cents, I'm like, nah, this ain't the US dollar. It's a wannabe coin. So I never trusted stable coins since that major Tether drop and depeg that just scared the hell out of every investor out there. So Yes, algorithmic stable coins are cool for crypto, but they are also a terrible idea because of what happened to Terra Luna. You can wake up one day and one major institutional investor can literally borrow some Bitcoin and just destroy this. And this guy, Justin Sun, is buying Tron out of all the cryptocurrencies to back up a stable coin. Like, how ridiculous that is, bruh. You gotta be really stupid to be getting into stable coins like this. You can make some money out of it, but how long until another Terra Luna happens again? Luna just got lost, so he also picked the wrong time to do this. As the SEC commissioner now, Janet Yellen is expecting faster regulations onto stablecoins right now. This is about to happen and it is in the makings. Why? Because she said of what happened to Terra Luna. So many people lost their life savings. People who did not trust the US dollar, but they did trust Terra Luna. And because it was paying them 20% per year, which is way better than everything else, pretty much every other stablecoin, so they trusted it and they were leaving their bank account savings and their life savings into these algorithmic stable coins, thinking it's just like the US dollar. It will never go up and it'll never go down. And look what happened to them. So why would you make a stupid decision of trying to buy Tron's USDD or whatever you call this stable coin? It could be just another one and it could be on its way down to zero one way or the other. And the guy who's linked behind this is Justin Sun, a guy who have a history of failed projects, i.e. ghost chains such as Bittorrent, still upstanding, that he bought for $100 million and wasted his time. These days, Justin Sun is around buying NFTs for millions of dollars and just making stupid decisions like that. A reckless CEO. I want you guys to go back and read this article. I will leave the link in the description box below. It will tell you everything Justin Sun been up to since the ICO of Tron way back in 2017, and you would know about the man, the character according to his former employees, and just the stupid decisions that he made throughout his entire existence into cryptocurrency. We know Justin Sun, come on. But hey, then again, we are into cryptocurrency. If Justin Sun's stablecoin explodes and take over USDT Tether, then I will keep quiet. Until then, I'm going to keep my stance. I'm not going nowhere near Justin Sun's stablecoin because of the history of Tron, because of the history of Bittorrent, Poloniex, and all these other projects that he done wrong with. Maybe this might be his haymaker, but I highly doubt it because he just came out at the wrong time, like right after Terra Luna went down, trying to be the hero, just like he tried to be the hero last year, but it did not work. So what are your thoughts on Justin Sun's stablecoin? Do you like stable coins? Do you like high yields on stable coins, as he's offering 30% APR, which is around 70 to 80% APY? Still better than everything else out there in terms of stablecoin. But if I was you, I would stay away from all of these stablecoins as regulations are right around the corner. And there's nothing really backing these things. You can't get Bitcoin and all these other cryptocurrencies who are constantly going up and down to back up a stablecoin that's supposed to be stable. That's just stupid. With that being said, like up the video, share it, subscribe for some crypto content. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.